Hey guys, so today is a bit of a fall favorites. I love fall. It's probably one of my very favorite seasons. So spring and fall, our transitioning seasons, are really where I find I'm the most excited about the weather change. I'm the most excited about what's going on. It's really seasonal and it's moody. It's much more moody than winter or summer. So let me tell you, I have some skincare stuff, I have some makeup stuff, and I have a couple of perfumes to talk about. Perfumes that really signify fall for me. That's at the end. So let's start with this oil. This is Darphin. If you are watching my channel, you know I'm a huge fan of Darphin skincare. I do a lot of Darphin in my skincare. This is the brand name. This is a French luxury skincare brand. This particular oil is rose oil. I'm including this particular one because it's very hydrating and plumping. It really conditions the skin very, very well. I use it often. This is my second bottle, which is why it's barely used. But I am a huge fan of these Darphin oils. This particular little bottle is 15 mils for $100. My very favorite oil from their lineup is the A-Flower oil. And that one is double the price, but it is also really excellent. So for my skin, I really enjoy that range in general, especially the Hydro Skin range, and their oils. They are beautiful. Rose one, I highly recommend that one. I just couldn't bring myself to recommend a $200 15 ml oil, which I'm paying for, but you do not have to. The rose one is a little bit cheaper, but it's also gorgeous. My favorite oils. Then we have a hydrating mist that I wanted to mention. This is a little bit more budget friendly, but I think the quality is really excellent. And this is the Pixie by Petra Skin Treats Hydrating Mist. I have their makeup setting mist, and that is okay. I usually just wet my brushes with it. It's a little bit drying for me actually. This hydrating one I really like, and obviously I'm clearly using it this fall. I've started using it and I've been really enjoying it. Setting makeup with it gives you a ton of glow. The sprayer is good. I really like this one. I think this is a really good pick. Next one, if you've watched my channel, you've seen me finish like an entire tub of this thing, and this is a new tub, so obviously a repurchase. This is Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream. It's this balm, you know, very classic. I think it's been around for a couple of decades at this point. You can buy fragrance-free, minus fragrance, because I've used it for probably a decade. Not this particular tube, obviously, this is new. But I really like the scent because I'm very much accustomed to it, but they do produce a scent-free version of this particular one. Now, I've finished, you've seen me last year finish a tub of this. Really, I think squeezy tube is the way to go. Do not buy tubs unless you really love the idea of a balm in a tub, but I think squeezy tube is the way to go. This is good for any kind of dry patches, dry skin anywhere, for cuticles, for lips, whatever you want. This is such a multitasker and it's super hydrating. It's, you know, you might think I'll just use Vaseline, and I'm a big proponent of using Vaseline on dry areas, but really this is better, I think, unless you're sensitive to the chemicals that are in here. This is a really good moisturizer. And a huge amount, so I think economical as well. Next one is a product by La Roche-Posay, and this is a newer discovery for me. I've started to use that one just this fall, and this is La Roche-Posay Lipicard Balm AP Plus. So this is it says a balm, but it's really a cream. And it's lipid replenishing balm cream, I say, anti-irritation, anti-scratching. So this is really excellent for dryness as well. As you can see, it's not a balm, it's a cream, but it is super hydrating, lays over the skin really nicely. It does not give me milia, and I am a little bit prone to forming milia. So very rich, very beautiful moisturizer. Again, it can go on hands, on elbows. I use it for my face, and I use it as a night cream because it's super hydrating. And basically this one will give you a nice lipid barrier overnight or whenever you want to wear it, but just to seal in all of the skincare at the end of your skincare regime. This is really excellent, especially if you have dry skin, eczema prone skin as well, because it is good for sensitive skin, good for babies as well. I think this is an excellent range for dry skin. So Lipicard Balm AP Plus, I recommend from La Roche-Posay. I think a very worthwhile try. Next, a few makeup products, and mostly this is color makeup because, you know, when I'm thinking fall, I'm thinking really nice colors, cozy colors, so to say. First is a blush that I've been reaching for a ton. Basically, that's the only powder blush I've been reaching for the last month or so, and this is the Chanel blush Jus Contraste in 55 in Love. Why am I reaching for this blush? And you obviously don't have to have this particular color, but this kind of a burnt peach with gold shimmer. This is the only thing that I have on my cheeks today. All of the highlight is coming really from this. I'm just trying to inspire you with a color, really. I'm not sure if this is correct. I think camera gives it justice. Over here, this is a really, really gorgeous color. It's a warm pink, slightly pinky peach with gold shimmer. I think very, very autumnal and very, very beautiful. I love Chanel blush textures. I think they do very well with that. Next, a couple of lip products. Firstly, and if you've been around my channel, you know that this is my absolute favorite lipstick brand. This is by Beauty, and this is their cream lipstick and pepper. One of my favorite darker nudes. Very, very beautiful, nourishing, gorgeous formula. Food grade ingredients. It is perfection in terms of formula. Very beautiful cream formula. And I think the color is really, really universally flattering. It is this darker nude, and you can either sheer it out or wear it more concentrated. You can see that I've put a dent into this lipstick for sure. This fall, I'm not sure if I finish it, but I might actually finish it up. Next color that is on my lips, again from Bite, and this is Winter Berry. This is a berry, pinky berry shade. Very, very pretty. It's their cream formula in the stick format. This one I've also dented quite a lot. This is all I have left. I don't really have a huge amount left, and I have a feeling that I'll be finishing this up this winter as well. I'm not sure. This might have been a limited edition shade. I do recommend that you check these kinds of shades out. I am 100% positive that they have a very similar, at least, shade, if not this one, in their lineup. So this purpley berry, wonderful, wonderful for fall. Very inspired by this color scheme. And if not that, then this is a great fall lip as well. And this is my red pick for fall lip. And this is NARS Cruella. This is a rather brick, but at the same time slightly cool toned red. Extremely flattering. I haven't met a person who Cruella did not look good on, so it's a very safe red. Looks good on pretty much every skin tone I can think of, from fairest to darkest. This is a good pick. And it's matte, so if you are a fan of a matte lip, this is great because it's so easy to apply. I think it does need to be sharpened. I really need to get on that. I've worn down this tip as far as I can probably, but it's a very, very beautiful pencil. I do recommend you check out the NARS range. They have beautiful matte and velvets, they call it, and they have a nice cream pencils as well. I love this format of a lipstick. I think this is a great travel-friendly format. Next, a couple of things for eyes. So first of all, if you're watching my Project Pans, you'll recognize this product, and I'm picking it for fall because it is gorgeous in terms of color. I really gravitate towards maybe neutral, sort of earthy tones, or else cooler tones for my eyes for the fall. And this is Épatante from the Illusion d'Ombre from Chanel range. This is their cream shadows. This one is in my project pan because this is perfect for fall and winter for sure. It's glittery, it's shimmery, it's a patina gold with greeny, sort of olivey undertones. It's absolutely beautiful and so many ways to wear it, and it holds onto the eyelid fairly well. The other thing I wanted to show you is my favorite Chanel Quad for the fall. I think these are gorgeous fall colors, and they're 232 Tissé Vénitien. This is it. I mean, come on. This is so darn beautiful. This color reminds me of the previous cream shadow that I just showed you, and then we have a dark shimmery olive green, a warmer green over here, and a peachy pink sheeny color. What a great palette for the fall. I think this is really attractive and very autumnal. And for a basic eye palette, I did pick something from Too Faced. This is in their permanent range, and this is Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. Very, very classic, really excellent quality palette. I love the shadows in here. I've been reaching for this one a ton, and why I like it is because of the colors. It's super, super neutral, so whether you want slightly warmer looks or slightly cooler looks, this is a really, really good basic palette. And I think, of course, I'm wearing it today. I think it's super easy to make any kind of a basic look happen with this one. It does have this purple, which I barely ever use. That has a gold. It has more of an aubergine, well, really reddish brown colors going on. But it's a very, very basic palette. If you're looking for a basic, this is a great quality product. And why I'm including it in the fall favorites is because it smells like chocolate, and I really like that for fall. I'm very, very olfactory in my sort of interactions with the world, which segues into the next part of this video, which is the two perfumes that I've picked. And I've picked these from my current perfume rotation, which I picked because they're super, super, super fall. And I want to mention them for sure because the fall is not over. And if you are looking for a beautiful full fragrance, these two I would recommend, and they're very in keeping with the spirit of the fall. First is the original, My Burberry. This scent has been released for about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years at this point. And I've not been on the ban train of this scent. I've been trying to use it in the wrong season, I think. I've dented slightly my bottle. I've been using it quite a lot, and this is a very dense, very pungent, powerful scent, so you only need about a spray. Otherwise, it'll be a little bit overwhelming probably for the people around you, and I like to be polite. So My Burberry is a beautiful garden, really wet post-rain garden scent for me. Kirkcudbrian has constructed this scent. He's a genius when it comes to wet scents. He just does them so darn well. And here we have a very vanillic base, which is super fall. There's somewhat of a dense, non-bakery, but very, very decadent vanilla here. I think some tonka bean as well. It's a heavy vanilla, and on top of that, florals, especially sweet pea is very prominent here. It is a gardeny scent, so it's a vanillic floral for me, but on top of that, it really smells like there's something of a wet leaf sort of a feel. It's post-rain, yes. Very, very beautiful, very moody fragrance, and exceptional quality, and the lasting power is just fantastic. The other scent I wanted to mention is a surprise for me, actually, because I had been on the fence about this fragrance for a while, and I think, again, just like with My Burberry, I've had trouble fitting it into a particular season, and I think fall is where it belongs. And this is Atelier Cologne Citron d'Érable. So it's definitely a fall citrus, beautiful fall citrus, the best that I've ever smelled in terms of fall citruses. If that, I wasn't even sure if that can exist. Can a citrus be very much a fall scent? Yes, here it is. This is super work appropriate, and it has maple syrup note in it that's quite prominent. It has tons of slightly bitter citrus, and it has woods. And it's a gorgeous, very, very, very autumnal, not very heavy actually, quite a light scent. Not in terms of its lasting power, it lasts very, very well. It is Cologne Absolue, which is another parfum, basically. And it is such a lovely, unexpected twist on a fall scent, but it's absolutely a fall scent. It's kind of like, you know, if you've taken your kids out for a corn maze and a pumpkin patch and all of that, sort of the smell of the outside of that very fall forest. It's not green or anything. It's just very citrusy, very fresh in that way, but also with a tang. It's not a sweet citrus. It's not a clean citrus. It's a very realistic rind citrus. And then on top of that, you get this maple, almost like maple trees and maple sap combination. It is so, so beautiful, very autumnal in terms of belonging to a certain season. I believe that for me, for sure, this one is more incoming with the fall. I've tried to use it in the summer, and I feel like this is not a citrus that is well suited for the summer. I've slightly dented my bottle, and I finished a third, or well, the 15 mil, I guess, or 10 mil little roller ball of it. And I've purchased an entire bottle now. So I am quite impressed, and I think it's a beautiful, beautiful fall scent, actually. I hope it was fun for you to listen to my fall picks. This is the stuff that I'm really, really reaching for this season, and I really like making those seasonal videos to sort of catch you up with what kind of things I'm enjoying, and maybe you can tell me what you're enjoying, and we can all share awesome, awesome stuff. But that's it for today. See you guys later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.